aren't going to say goodbye?
You got it?
Yeah! Good job!
Oh, man.
It's never goodbye.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Terravita Report. My name is Wesley Gleason, and here's what's important to you. Pretty quiet week this week as our Director of Golf, Jeff Savage, is leaving. For those of you that have not gotten to know Jeff on a personal level over the years, you would know that he has an incredible work ethic and an even better sense of humor that would allow me to make fun of how short he stayed here. But in all seriousness, that great sense of humor added to his incredible leadership skills. I want to take a second and thank him for his service throughout his tenure here. All of us on the golf operations team are so grateful for working with Jeff during his time here, and we are wishing him the best in his future. Stepping into that role will be Rich Riffle, the current general manager for the country club at Terravita. He will now help lead the golf operations as well. Let's all give him a nice, big, warm welcome as we are excited to work with him. Moving on to operations. Starting last week, we started shotgun starts, which was startlingly refreshing. Okay, I'll stop. A couple friendly reminders. During post-round activities, we are following strict COVID-19 regulations and guidelines. Oh, wait. All restrictions lifted. Yep. Okay. Yep. More to come later. Once shotguns are out on the golf course, we will be closing the driving range during the morning shotgun from 8 to 11 a.m. in the order for the maintenance crew to do their thing on the driving range. We also have the Ping Demo Day on April 2nd, and we have an additional TaylorMade Demo Day that will be coming soon. Be on the lookout. Also, one last note, we also had a hole-in-one this past week, so let's congratulate Jenny Singer for her hole-in-one on hole number 4 from 162 yards with a 5-wood. Nice shot, Miss Singer. We also want to congratulate Dana Hurley, who had a hole-in-one on hole number 11 with a 7-wood from 140 yards. Nice shot. Now, on to tournaments. Last week, we were in the heat of the competition of the Men's Club Championship when we sent out the Terravita Report. Here's a quick recap after day 1. After day 1, everyone in the championship flight was within 9 strokes of the lead. But after day 2, there was one clear-cut, wire-to-wire winner as Steve Feckety beat the rest of the field and the closest competitor by 10 strokes. Congratulations, Steve, on being our 2021 Men's Club Champion. This past week, we had the TMGA played musical tees, and here are the results. Oh! The Gems played the Mutt and Jeffs format. Here are those results. And the Diamonds had their Diamond Pairs event, and here are those results. They're coming from everywhere. Next week, the TMGA has the Cha-Cha-Cha, and the Gems will be having their Beat the Presidents event. And the Secret Service will be in town. And the Diamonds will be having their regular play day. Thank you for tuning in, and here's the rest of the team.
Welcome back to the TGIF segment of the Terravita Report and our newest feature in the Terravita Report, the TGIF Tip of the Week. This week's tip, the Flying Elbow Swing Flaw. The flying elbow swing flaw is interesting because there have been a significant number of great golfers who absolutely have the flying elbow at the end of the backswing, but they still won major championships. You might say, I thought it was a swing flaw. How does that work? Well, it requires a different definition of the flying elbow, one that may not be exactly the one you are thinking of right now. I mean, the flying elbow in the lead arm is called a chicken wing, so how does that relate to the trail arm flying elbow, and how do you know if you have the flying elbow swing flaw? And if you do, how can you fix it? All of these questions and more will be answered in this week's TGIF Flying Elbow Video Tip of the Week. So if your elbow is flying and you can't stop crying, this TGIF Tip of the Week is for you. You don't want to miss it. To find out more, just click the link at the bottom of this page or the card that is appearing right now at the top of this screen to get the full video of our TGIF Video Tip of the Week. We want you to know that our entire TGIF team is dedicated to your individual program of golf performance improvement. We are confident that we can provide you an individual program and a process that will help you to feel better, to play better, and have more fun.
Hello everyone. This week we're getting back to another ATM Top 1. He said he wants to help you with the courtesy look. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to this one. No? No one? Not even a giggle? No?
You sound like Ron.
So this top one is one of my faves because you can get as diabolical as you like. And as you can imagine, I can get pretty crazy. Let's talk the courtesy look. I'm gonna try and simplify this so even Wes can understand. There are 3 levels to this look. Level 1, pretty basic. It's the glance and point. Level 2, the lingering stare. Level 3, I like to call the Walmart eye exam. For each category of the courtesy look, there are 2 requirements. First requirement is that your playing partner must hit a good drive down the fairway. The second and most important requirement is that you hit a much, much better drive than your partner, and that also must be in the fairway. So let's get to the glance and point. Walking, driving, it doesn't matter. It's just as effective either way. But you must get to the ball first, before your playing partner. Give the ball a glance and pretend you're surprised it's not yours. And then point to the ball, and then point to your playing partner. You can then drive or walk up to your ball, but sticking around is much better, which leads me to our next level, the lingering stare. This is where it starts to get good. Following these same requirements, you must get to the ball first and use a glance and point. You will then proceed to linger around as awkwardly as you want for their sake. Kick the grass, fix a divot, fill in a divot with sand, but stay next to them so they know you know that they know where your ball is, which can leave the door open for the dagger, the Walmart eye exam. This follows the same previous steps to make sure that they know you know that they know you know. Standing awkwardly next to them, you graciously then ask them if they heard about that new super Walmart that's being built nearby. And when they're confused and ask where, you say between their drive and your drive. Oh man, watching that makes me laugh really hard. I haven't laughed that hard since Wes showed me a 2nd grade math award the other week.
Well, that's the last time I used the words ATM and courtesy in the same sentence. Thanks for watching, and I hope you tune in next week as I go over a rule scenario. It's a good one, and you don't want to miss out. See you then.